Hi guys, in this video we'll be showing you the different exercises that youth can perform for strength and conditioning. Enjoy! For the warm-up, you can perform dynamic stretches including shuttles, leg swings, butt kicks, hitty hops, high knees, grapevine, arm swings, jump twists and wrist twists. The dynamic warm-up should be applied in all the days.
Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you.
For the barbell squat, begin with the barbell supported on top of the tracks. The chest must be up and the head facing forward. Adopt a hip-width stance with the feet turned out as needed. Descend by flexing the knees, refraining from moving the hips back as much as possible. This requires that the knees travel forward. Ensure that they stay aligned with the feet. The goal is to keep the torso as upright as possible. Continue all the way down, keeping the weight on the front of the heel. At the moment the upper legs connect the lower legs, reverse the motion, driving the weight upward. For the forward walking lunges, remember to keep your upper body straight, with your shoulders back and relaxed and chin up. Always engage your core. Step forward with one leg, lowering your hips until both knees are bent at about a 90-degree angle. Make sure your front knee is directly above your ankle and not pushed out too far, and make sure your other knee doesn't touch the floor. Keep the weight in your heels as you push back up to the starting position. When doing a backward lunge, stand tall with your hands at your hips or overhead. Take a large and controlled step backward with your left foot. Lower your hips so that your right thigh, which is your front leg, becomes parallel to the floor with your right knee positioned directly over your ankle. Your left knee should be bent at a 90-degree angle and pointing toward the floor with your left heel lifted. Return to standing position by pressing your right heel into the floor and bringing your left leg forward to complete one rep. Alternate between the legs. When performing the side shuffles, lower your body into a squat position with your knees over your ankles. Look straight ahead, keep your chest up and your back straight. Take a few quick steps to the left and then touch your left foot with your left hand. Repeat on the right hand side. For the walking on tippy toes on steps exercise, with your back straight and while facing forward, step onto the step while you raise up on your toes. Do not allow your heel to touch the box while walking on the step. When doing a push-up, get on the floor on all fours, positioning your hands slightly wider than your shoulders. Extend your legs back so that you are balanced on your hands and toes. Keep your body in a straight line from head to toe without sagging in the middle or arcing your back. You can position your feet to be close together or a bit wider depending on what is most comfortable for you. Before you begin any movement, contract your abs and tighten your core by pulling your belly button towards your spine. Keep a tight core throughout the exercise. For the standing Arnold shoulder press exercise with dumbbells, hold 2 dumbbells in front of you at about upper chest level with your palms facing your body and your elbows bent. Now when performing the movement, raise the dumbbells as you rotate the palms of your hand until they are facing forward. Continue lifting the dumbbells until your arms are extended above you in straight arm position. Breathe out as you perform this portion of the movement. After a second pause at the top, begin to lower the dumbbells to the original position by rotating the palms of your hands towards you. For the shoulder tap exercise, get into a push-up position with your arms fully extended, your body in a straight line, and up on your toes. This will be your starting position. Quickly bring one hand up to tap the opposite side shoulder, placing that hand back on the floor before repeating to the opposite side. Concurrently, your body will slightly shift from one side to the other to better maintain balance. Move back and forth for the designated number of reps. When doing bench rows with a light bar, you need to stand with your midfoot under the bar. Avoid touching it with your shins. Medium stance, toes pointing out. Grab the bar using a medium grip width. Hold the bar low in your hands. Unlock your knees by keeping your hips higher than on the deadlift. Bend your knees but keep them back so the bar can't hit them. Lift your chest, straighten your back. Do not move the bar. Do not drop your hips. Do not squeeze your shoulder blades together. Take a deep breath, hold it and pull the bar against your lower chest. Lead with your elbows and pull them to the ceiling. When doing a bicep curl, you need to start in a standing position with your feet shoulder width apart and your knees relaxed. Grasp a dumbbell with your hands, also shoulder width apart. Your grip must be underhand, meaning your palms are facing upwards. Stand upright and let the dumbbell hang in front of your thighs. Bend at your elbows to curl the dumbbell to shoulder level. Pause for a second or two at this top position. Slowly lower the dumbbell back to the starting position. When performing the bodyweight tricep dips, position your hands shoulder width apart on a secured bench or stable chair. Slide your butt off the front of the bench with your legs extended out in front of you. Straighten your arms, keeping a little bend in your elbows to keep tension on your triceps and off your elbow joints. Slowly bend your elbows to lower your body toward the floor until your elbows are at about a 90-degree angle. Be sure to keep your back close to the bench. Once you reach the bottom of the movement, press down into the bench to straighten your elbows, returning to the starting position. This completes one rep. Keep your shoulders down as you lower and raise your body. You can bend your legs to modify this exercise. When doing leg commandos, begin in a plank position on your forearms. Push up on your left side so your arm is straight, and then follow with your right arm so you're now on both hands. Maintain a flat back at all times. Come down onto your left forearm, then your right, returning to a plank. When doing a squat jump, stand with your feet shoulder width apart. Start by doing a regular squat, then engage your core and jump up explosively. When you land, lower your body back into the squat position to complete one rep. Land as quietly as possible, which requires control. Make sure to use your whole foot to jump, not just your toes, and try not to let your shoulders lean out beyond your knees, as this can strain and injure your back. When performing a burpee, remember to stand with your feet shoulder width apart, weight in your heels and your arms at your sides. Push your hips back, bend your knees and lower your body into a squat. Place your hands on the floor directly in front of and just inside your feet. Shift your weight onto them. Jump your feet back to softly land on the balls of your feet in a plank position. Your body should form a straight line from your head to heels. Be careful not to let your back sag or your butt stick up in the air, as both can keep you from effectively working your core. Jump your feet back so that they land just outside of your hands. Reach your arms overhead and explosively jump up into the air. Land and immediately lower back into a squat for your next rep. When doing a box jump, start in a squat position with feet parallel, knees bent, hips in line with knees, weight in your heels and arms in front of you. Swing your arms down while stretching your legs and jumping as high as you can. Land with your feet flat, at least hips distance apart, with bent knees and in a squat position. Use your arms to help lift you off the ground. Brace your core. This is the most important step. When jumping over a stepper into a push-up, make sure that you are facing forward with your feet shoulder width apart. Go down in a squat position and use your arms to explosively jump over the stepper, then proceed into going into a push-up. When doing the doggies exercise, begin on all fours with your hands directly under your shoulders and your knees directly under your hips. Pull your abs into your spine, keeping your back and pelvis still and stable. Reach your right arm forward and left leg back. Don't allow the pelvis to rock side to side as you move your leg behind you. Focus on not letting the rib cage sag towards the floor. Reach through your left heel to engage the muscles in the back of the leg and your butt. Return to the starting position, placing your hand and knee on the floor. Repeat on the other side to complete 1 rep.